Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 4. It's Thursday. We're here on Greengrass Isle. Hopefully, we got a little something special going on. Starting off with 5 diamonds, always fun. And actually, before I forget, well, first things first, 6,301 sneaky snacking. Always fun. And before I forget, this is actually something that someone pointed out to me in the comments. If you go not to the diamond shop, but if you go to the regular exchange or premium exchange, if you're a premium pass holder, and scroll down to the bottom, there's this little easy travel ticket for only 100 sleep points. Now, the easy travel ticket lets you switch up the island you're on outside of the normal first thing Monday morning time frame. So what you can do is, for Halloween week coming up, if you get on Greengrass and you don't have a good team set up for the favored berries or Snorlax's preferred recipes that for next week, you can use that easy travel ticket to re-roll and hopefully get a better set of favorite berries and or whatever recipe Snorlax is wanting for that week. So that can really help you optimize your ability to get a super high score for the Halloween week, which is going to be really fantastic, trying to get the new Pokemon, which I don't think they've still announced yet. We're still just assuming Shuppet, but that easy travel ticket could help you to maximize your odds of getting a really good one. But like I said, I wanted to bring that to your attention before I forgot about it, because I actually did know about it a couple days ago and I just kept forgetting because it's down there at the bottom of the shop and I almost never go to the shop. But let's grab our 100 sleep points right back. So it's not like we lost anything at all. 10,438 sleep points is what we're at currently. And with all that, let's just jump straight into this sleep research and see if we got anything interesting. Session 89. 8 hours, 35 minutes. Almost exactly what we need. 12% dozing, 24% snoozing, and 64% slumbering. So I think we know exactly where this is going to go. Slumbering type. 20% more than usual. I was very tired last night. Can we break? Yep, we broke 10. Looks like 13.1 million, almost 2. Several 2 stars and only 1 star. I think that's the first time I've seen that many non 1 star sleep styles. Unfortunately, they're all 2 stars, so I probably have most of them, but maybe we'll get lucky and at least one will be new. Even though we'll be on Greengrass next week, I would like to have Snowdrop unlocked. Nope, all sleep styles that we already had. Let's see, we've got Pichu, Riolu, Spheal. I love me some Spheal. Geodude, Totodile. I also love Totodile. Another Magnemite, and Togepi. So all pretty interesting Pokemon. A bunch of them I wouldn't mind taking home. Maybe we'll get lucky and one of them will be hungry at least. Hey, there we go. Totodile's hungry. I love Totodile. He's actually, I was going to say my favorite Gen 2 starter, but it really is. Cyndaquil is my favorite Gen 2 starter. It's the one I picked when I was a kid, and it's too freaking cute. But Totodile has definitely grown on me over the years, and I love Totodile. I think Ash's Totodile from the anime really did a lot for my affection for it. But I love how he's just a happy, chompy boy. So we got the Totodile. Only have Great Biscuits. I still haven't caught a Magnemite. I thought I had. Huh. I mean, I kind of want to drop a Pokebiscuit on a Magnemite now, but I also need to save those sleep points. hopefully we'll get a Hungry Magnemite later this week. That would actually be really, really good. I didn't realize I hadn't caught one. Bitey Sleep. And I do need, I'm gonna send out Magnemite candy. I do need a Steel type, which I think Magnemite is classified as Steel type in this game. So getting one of those in the next couple days would be very nice. Or maybe even a Magneton with the Good Sleep Day coming up. 540 XP and 1200 Dream Shards. All right. Well, now that we've got a new friend, it is time to see how that new friend stacks up. We've got a level 8 Totodile. There we go. With sausage, oil, and sausage. Then we've got Helping Speed S, starting off pretty good. Skill level up S, not too bad. Inventory up S, always good. Skill trigger S, okay. And skill trigger M, also just kind of okay. With a quiet nature, which isn't the best for a berry specialist, but it's not bad. Could be worse. Well, let's just go total strength, since that's really what we would be using him for, is for berries. Yeah, it's kind of what I was afraid of. Kind of good once you unlock the Helping Speed, or actually, his rating is best at level 1, and it just is downhill from there. So I don't think I've rated my other Totodile yet, because I found this calculator way after I caught my other Totodile, and it hasn't been something I've really needed. So while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and compare with the other Totodile I had. So let's see. There it is. Inventory up S to start with. Ingredient Finder S, not fantastic. Research XP bonus. Helping Speed S. I think this one may actually not be as good. Unfortunately, I may not have a good Totodile at all, and the one we just caught may be the better of the two. Total strength. Yeah, the one I just caught is actually the better of the two, because it has Helping Speed at level 10 instead of Inventory up at level 10. So that is kind of unfortunate. Just means we need to catch more Totodile, which is fine, because the more we catch, the closer we get to rank 10 for that guaranteed gold sub-skill. So that's perfectly fine with me. It would be nice to have a decent one in the meantime, which I guess I kind of do. Realistically, this guy's not getting much higher level before we hopefully find a better one. And in the meantime, we'll just stack up candies, and once we finally get a good one, we'll have all the resources we need to get it set up and ready to go. So we did have an interesting sleep research, got a new friend. Unfortunately not the best, but that's all right. Next one will be better. Let's go ahead and collect these ingredients, which I'm hoping that... Come on. I was hoping for a skill trigger. As you can see, I did go ahead and swap out Swablu. And the reason I did that is I went on the calculator and rated both my Swablu and my Togepi based on... Actually, let me just show you. So one of the things that you can do for the calculation, let me go ahead and grab Togepi. You see, Togepi skill trigger value is what it's based on, because Togepi is a skill specialist, so the calculator defaults to skill trigger value. But we can click on ingredient count, and this will rate the Pokemon based on its ability to bring in ingredients. With this particular Togepi's sub-skills, it's actually pretty good early on, which is kind of where we're at in terms of bringing in ingredients. Now, it's not the best Pokemon that we could have for this, but it's not bad. And it's all because the level 10 sub-skill is Ingredient Finder M. So it's actually pretty solid in the early game. And since we have it, let's go ahead and evolve it to a Togetic, because it's only 20 candy. We can easily get that back, and it should hopefully drop the frequency down significantly. I'm hoping to get around 45-50 minutes after we evolve it, but let's see what it turns out to be. Togepi is evolving. There we go. Togepi evolved into Togetic. Now, I don't think that I will end up evolving this one to a Togekiss down the line. Let's see what we even need to do that. A shiny stone and 80 candies. Okay, so you can get a Togekiss pretty early on if you have the resources for it. So that's good to know. It did drop it down to 55 minutes and 44 seconds. So not quite that 45 to 50 range I was hoping for, but still significantly better than the hour and I think 4 minutes we had, or 14 minutes. So hopefully we can start getting a lot more eggs pretty frequently. I'm not even really worried about getting this thing to level 25 for the skill trigger M. Metronome is fun in the randomness, but not reliable for anything that great. Really, the only reason I have this Togetic now is just to bring in eggs until I can find something better. Because unfortunately, my best two egg gatherers were the Swablu and Togepi. I don't have an ingredient specialist that can bring in eggs at the moment. So we just have to make do with what we've got. So let's go ahead and jump into breakfast. And yep, we have enough for the bulk up bean curry. Definitely. Oh, see, yeah, we're only one egg away from being able to make it for lunch too. The soybeans are actually what's holding us back, and I'm not really sure if I need to fix that yet. I may need to swap out Graveler maybe for half a day or something, and just probably swap him out for Spheal, because Spheal isn't really doing much for us other than when we sleep. So I may need to bring in Graveler for today instead of Spheal. Let Graveler give us a ton of soybeans just to get us stocked up for a couple days, and then swap Spheal back in before I go to sleep, because he's really on the team for his XP gains. So that might be what we do. But with this bulk up bean curry, we did get 6,822 power, which should put us pretty close to Ultra 5, I think. Okay, so not as close as I thought, but only 6,000 away from Ultra 5. And with any luck today, we can hit Master 1. Hopefully. Matter of fact, I think in order to hopefully guarantee that, because while Spheal does have the Rost berries that Snorlax favors, and it is a berry specialist, its frequency is just so low. And unfortunately, it can't evolve until level 24. So we got a ways to go before we can bring that down. And this is the main reason I have Spheal on the team, is for sleep XP bonus. And once I can get him, I'm actually going to get him to 25 before I evolve it. He'll be really good to give everybody a 5% reduction in their frequency. But for now, I'm going to swap him out with Golem and try to stock up on some soybeans. And Golem's frequency is a lot higher than Spheal. or a lot lower, I should say, by a solid 40 minutes. So he's almost twice, yeah, he's about twice as fast as Feel, with an ingredient specialist of soybeans and citrus berries, which are pretty decent. But even though Rost berries are favored, I think the amount of citrus berries Golem will bring in will make up for not being favored over the Rost berries. So this will probably be a pretty good switch. We'll see how it plays out by the end of the day, and I'll swap them back out before I go to sleep. It does mean we probably need an energy pillow for Golem at some point this week. But if I can stock up enough soybeans, I may not need to swap Golem back in, but we'll kind of see how it goes, kind of play that one by ear. But for now, I think that's a solid plan that will hopefully guarantee we get Master today, and set us up for the weekend, which is going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's what I've got for today. I appreciate you coming by, watching the video. Be sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you really want to help out the channel, share it with your friends and let them know that we're some pretty cool guys over here. But that said, I hope you guys take care. And until next time, later, dudes.